We're going to look at two more tools in this paint palette. One is the shape tool and the other will be the selection tool in Wixie. To get started using the shape tool, click on Paint, go to Shapes, and you'll see again, just like your pencil tip, the width or thickness of the line is very thick. I'll show you how it looks. I'll click on a square. So the lines are very thick and we want to use a thin one. I'm going to slide it all the way to 1. I'm going to work on a house. You see this plus sign. That means this is where you'll start drawing. You click and hold your left mouse button, and if you keep holding it, you can make that shape whatever size and place that you want, and then you let go. I'm going to put a roof on my house. It's very hard to get a shape right on top of another one, so I'm going to draw the top of my house over here. Kind of guess how big I want it. Now I'll go to the other new tool, the selection tool. When you come back over to your paper, you have to be sure you're above your shape and out wide enough. I'm going to show you how it looks if I'm not enough, and you move it, you lose part of your shape. So I'm going to undo and just click in the white. I'm going to try again. I'm going to be above it and all the way around. If you put your mouse in the center of the shape, it turns to a hand. You click and hold and you can move it to where you want it. You can use your arrow keys to move it in small bits. The corners of these shapes, these dots, are to help you either make it bigger or smaller. You can move it in from the side or from the top. You can also use this one for rotating. So you have lots of different options. If I didn't like it, I could click on this red button and delete it. I'm going to undo because I want it back. And then I click in the white and it's where I placed it. If it wasn't quite right, I could click undo and now move it just a bit and then click again. You could go back to your pencil to add other details to your house. You can use your paint bucket just like you do. So what happens here? Let's zoom in so I can show you. Sometimes when you reshape a shape with the selection tool, making it smaller or bigger, it creates little lines right there, and that's why the color went everywhere. So I'm going to undo. I'm going to delete that shape. I'm going to try a new shape and get my selection tool. I'll move it over on my house, and now let's try to paint, and then it stays inside. So you have to be careful with changing the size of your shape too much, or color will go everywhere. Enjoy using the shape and selection tools.